This portion is brought to you by Mercury Drug, nakasisiguro gamot ay laging bago.
Today on Generation RX Plus. Sa mga mahilig mga rera dyan, heto ang dapat nyong malaman, mga common car injuries in our Ask the Experts. Speaking of common car injuries at karera, ating tignan ang mundo ng auto racing in the good sport. She's more than a celebrity. Siya isang sports person din. Get to know Rian Ramos and her sport of racing in Secrets of Your Sport Hero. All these and more on Generation RX Plus.
Riding or driving a vehicle is inevitable in our daily lives, and every moment we spend inside that vehicle poses a risk. Today, an expert discusses the most common causes, management, and long-term effects of the most common car injuries. Welcome, this is your host, Dr. Cecil Gatapang, and you are watching Generation RX Plus. Car race driving would require or demand driving at a greater speed, force, and acceleration, deceleration, momentum, which would entail physical effect on the body. The impact is higher, is greater, which would translate to our body. So it can cause injuries. Common would be the muscle strains, ligament sprains. Okay, for muscle strains and sprains, the mechanism of injury is mostly overpulling of the muscle and the ligaments, and then impact on the structure. And then for the extreme conditions that we can encounter with car racing is spinal cord injury, brain concussion, contusion, commonly known as head trauma. With spinal cord injury, our internal structures inside the vertebra are affected. It can be coming from a fracture or a compression. And a brain concussion or contusion would be a direct blow or hit on the skull, the head itself, which can lead to a traumatic brain injury. With the acute onset with the minor injuries, muscular or ligamentous, our first aid is we do the regimen called RICE. Rest, ice, compression, and elevation, okay, which addresses the swelling, the pain, and the hematoma. Hematoma is like the bruising. For the extreme cases, we do surgical. The extreme cases is most often than not is for the spinal cord injury. The spinal cord itself is compressed, so definitely there will be swelling inside. So we give steroids to that. For one is for early decompression and to promote recovery of the affected area, the affected cord. Okay, and then based on studies, they say that the earlier that you've treated with steroids, the return or the recovery would be, it has a more better effect. To all car race drivers, I would advise that you first and foremost make sure that you abide with the proper driving techniques and protocols. Be as defensive as you can while driving. And secondly, you have to maintain yourself to be physically fit before engaging to such activity to prevent physical injuries. And lastly, of course, be a responsible driver. If for any questions or queries, you may visit me here at my health clinic at SM North EDSA, North Link, 2nd floor at the rehab department.
I really enjoy this, and although sometimes medyo nagka-clash siya sa schedule ko, I really make time.
The next time you take that ride, we hope that you will keep in mind
the information that we have shared with you today. I would like to thank IV Collagen and Metathion for my beauty care, Malunggay Life Oil for giving me the pure power of Mother Nature, Evening Primrose Oil with fish oil from Natural. I would like to thank Joel De Jesus and Father Raul for watching Generation RX Plus. We here at Generation RX Plus remind you to live well so you can play well.